Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channel message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, my sweets. So, I am in full autumnal mode, as you can tell from my garb that I'm wearing today. So, I got some channel message from you, so let's go ahead and find out what Spirit wants you to know about today. So, also, I was getting, as just a little side message, like I tapped into it, like right as soon as I tapped into your energy. Either somebody was trying to get you to believe lies or was telling lies on you, and other people believe those lies. I do believe that that kind of energy is, I feel it moving away. Like I see that kind of energy like moving away from you. So it feels like in the past. It feels like past energy that's working its way out of your aura, that's working its way out of your... So it's kind of like Five of Swords, Five of Wands kind of energy that's working its way out from around you. But I do think that if there was some kind of confusion around somebody like spreading rumors about you or spreading lies about you or something like that, and you're like, who is it? I feel like it's going to come out. However, I think it is not coming out for you to give it attention, for you to give it like a place in your life. It's just coming out for you to be like, oh, okay. And then be like, I see. And then move on with your life. Don't give it attention. Don't message this person. Don't start talking ish about this person. If you can, just move on. And if this person is still somebody that you have in your life, cut them out of your life. You don't have to call them. You don't have to blow up on them. Just block them and move on. You don't even have to confront them. For a lot of you, like Spirit is saying, don't even confront them, because for some of you, this person kind of wants you to confront them. They want you to have some kind of business or some kind of beef or like fight them. And they're just trying to distract you. They're trying to be a low vibrational distraction because you have some gifts, some really beautiful opportunities coming into you. Oh my gosh. Because let me tell y'all, I've had the same, I've been reading, I've recorded several readings today, and every single one of them has the same energy. It has Emperor, Empress energy. It has King and Queen of Pentacles energy. It has beautiful soulmate connection energy. It has beautiful, like, sacral, sexual, evolution energy. And it just gives me this kind of like salty person in the background that's like, but that's it. That's all they can do is just be like, but that's it. But the same energy, and I've even switched like tarot decks that I'm dealing with, and the same energy just keeps coming out over and over and over again. And so Spirit is saying, you've learned your lessons on this already. It doesn't deserve... Is that the freaking Emperor? No? Okay. I thought it was. I was like, what? But it is the Two of Wands. Yeah. So you deserve to move on. You deserve to move on and like move on from this energy. But Spirit is saying, yeah. So if this energy comes up, you already know how to handle it. You already know that you're just like, really? Anyway, I don't have time for you. That's kind of how Spirit... Just cut it off. When the energy comes up, just cut it off. Don't re-engage in it. Don't get involved in it. Don't let it throw you off or be like, are you serious? Just be like, okay, I see it for what it is now, and just move on with your life. Yeah. Because for some of y'all, this could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be somebody pretty close to you. Somebody who's been acting like they really have just been celebrating your wins, okay? This person has Five of Wands. This person has just been doing the most. Because they feel smaller than you. Page of Pentacles. They know that you are on a pathway that they cannot follow. They know that you have Ace of Pentacles, that you have blessings coming towards you. 414 down on the real-time clock. And they can't stand it, but that's their issue. They really can't. Sounds like a personal problem to me. Yeah! Ten of Wands. They feel all Ten of Wands. By the fact that you're getting your justice. And what's justice for them? You're leaving them behind. So you cutting them off and leaving them out in the cold and leaving them in some kind of Ten of Wands situation is justice. Because how is this person going to be talking mess about you behind your back, backstabbing you, and then when they're in trouble, expect you to come in and save them? Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? When you're down and out, you're supposed to come in and give up energy for them. Yeah. And I think that, like, you might find out kind of in secret that this person is the one that's been talking mess about you. And like I said, you could just block this person, turn around, and then they try to call you or they try to text you, and suddenly they're blocked. And they're like, oh, how? Why did this person block me? They didn't even say anything to me. They just blocked me. I can't believe it. They know why. They can sit there and pretend to everybody else and yah, but deep inside, they're like shitting bricks because they're like, oh, did this person find out what I did? Did they find out what I said? Oh my God, is that coming back? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So while you're celebrating, you're gonna cut this person off. Yeah, no fake friends. No fake friends around you. That's what I'm hearing. No fake friends. So when you're celebrating and bringing in this King of Pentacles energy, and fostering all of this abundance around you. Yeah, with that cake energy, it's like I want to have my cake and I want to eat it too. I want to be able to talk mess about you, but then when you're doing well, celebrate and eat on your dime. You know? I want to talk mess about you about how you'll never make it, how you'll never do anything, you'll never be anything. But then once money starts coming in, say you started a business. This person is the main person. This business ain't ever going to make it. I ain't ever going to do anything. And I ain't ever blah, blah, blah. But yet, as soon as the business comes in, they want to be the main one at your dinner table. Ding, ding, ding. I want to raise a glass to my bestest friend. I believe in this person from day one. And everybody at that table is just sideways looking at this person like. And then they're going to be sideways looking at you like, you stupid. Like, you don't even know how much this person is talking mess about you behind your back. You want to call this person a friend, but you have no idea how much they're talking about you behind your back, you know? So it'll have you sitting there looking stupid to have this person close to you too. And it'll make you look like you don't have any powers of discernment and like it's real easy to get over on you. Sorry I keep having to stop and start, you guys. My nose is starting to... My medicine's running off and my nose is starting to run. It's going to be a tower moment for this person for sure. Like, they're going to be like, I can't believe it. I can't believe this person actually cut me off. But they know why. They might not want to admit it, but they know why. They just feel so entitled that they feel like they should be able to talk mess about you, cut you down, talk about how crazy you are and how foolish you are and how stupid you are, how lazy you are, how this and that you are. But then be able to show up and raise a glass to you, and when they're in a hard time, you should come and save them. Yeah, like I said, you cutting this person off is going to be justice, whether they feel, no matter what way they feel about it or not, and it is going to be a huge tower moment for this person. They're going to be like, shock Pikachu, like, close your mouth before a fly falls in, like, falls in. Anyway. And like I said, for some of you, you might not have like this dramatic confrontation moment with this person where you're like, you said this and you did this and I found out and you're full of, you just kind of slowly stop hanging out with this person less and less and less and less and less. And then, if they say something, you're like, well, what? What did you expect? You think I wouldn't hear that you were talking mess about me? Like, I'm not trying to make it some big confrontation moment, but you did what you did. You said what you said. Like, why are you surprised that I'm not really, involved in this energy with you anymore? Why are you surprised that you want to talk mess and you want to push everybody else away from you, but then when you have a 10 of wands moment and you need somebody, you don't have anybody? Why are you surprised? Look at how you treat people. Yeah, it's going to have this person feeling silly. It's going to have them feeling childish. It's going to have them looking around like, oh, they were trying to start mess. And it has people around them, not just you. But I feel like it's really going to have people around them being like, those people, I've met people like that before. When they want to come to you and they want to talk so much mess about so-and-so, oh, so-and-so does this. I can't stand so-and-so. They say this, or they nasty, or their house is nasty, or their food is gross, or their boyfriend is so blah, 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 or they look like this, they look like that. But yet every time you see that person, they're with so-and-so. Every time, oh, Casey, I can't stand her. She's like this, and she's like that, and she's always talking, and she's so annoying, and yeah. But yet, Who's the number one person this person runs to when they need help? Casey. It's one day it's, and that's the thing. Like, people look sideways at this person like, I thought you couldn't stand her. I thought you didn't want to be around her. But yet here you are singing her praises. I thought she just got on your nerves so much, but yet she's your number one friend that you're hanging out with all the time. Make it make sense. It's that kind of energy, where it's like I said, they love to hate you. They're a frenemy kind of energy, right? They love to hate you. But yet they love your giving nature. They know that you'll always be there. They love that you're a people pleaser, but also the fact that you're so giving and that you're always so there makes them like not be, they can't stand you because of it. Because they're like, this loser doesn't know, like they're that type of person that has less respect for you because they're doing all this dirty shit, behind your back or right in front of your face, and you don't say anything. You don't call them out. And so they have less respect for you because you still show up for them. They would actually have more respect for you if you stood up to them. But they would also lose their ability to manipulate you or lie about you or talk to you or have access to you, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Something's coming back around on this person. So how this person was trying to make you feel, they're about to start feeling. How they were trying to make other people see you, other people are about to start to see them. Because that was their problem to begin with, is that they were projecting all of their energy onto you. So you were actually like a nice, genuine, kind person, besides for the fact that you were being way too much of a people pleaser to a person that didn't do shit for you. So that is an issue that you needed to work on, but I feel like you have. I feel like you've cultivated enough self-worth in yourself that you're just like, I'm not giving my time and my energy to people who ain't got it back for me, right? And like I said, when you finally cut this person off, they're gonna see people in this person's life. They're gonna see, right? So if this person comes back and they're like, "Can you believe so and so? I broke down on the side of the road and I called Casey and she told me and she had me blocked. She wouldn't even come pick me up." And people are gonna be like, "Well, are you surprised? All you do is talk shit about her. I wouldn't come pick you up either. I wouldn't be around you either. In fact, it's kind of getting on my nerves that you're talking about her all the time, even though you don't like her. Why are you always bringing her up if you don't like her? Why are you always talking about her? Why are you giving so much energy? Why are you pulling up her profile just to make fun of her pictures and stuff? Like, this is boring. Like, aren't you over it already?" So this could be a person that's not even in your life. You could have already cut this person off. But yet this person's always bringing up your name. Yet this person's always got their 2 cents to add into something that you're doing. They're bringing up your profile to be like, oh, look, they're in a new relationship. Bet it won't last 5 minutes. Why do you care? People in this person's life are starting to look at them like, why do you care? Like, why do you care? Like, you're obsessed. Are you obsessed with this person or something? Like, you haven't seen or talked or hung out with this person in forever. Why are you still talking about them? Why are you still bringing them up? And the truth of the matter is, this person actually liked you. But your light or something about you irritated their demons or irritated their darkness. It irritated their shadow. So they wanted to use you and abuse you, even though you were the only person that showed up for this person. Even though you were the only person that was truly there for this person. This person's energy is making me tired. And I feel like that's why you cut this person off, because you were just like energy vampire. Like, this person's an energy vampire. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense, really. There is no self-preservation here. Like, what sense does it make? If you know this person is like the only person showing up for you and doing for you, what sense does it make to talk about them behind their back? What sense does it make to try to like stab them or try to betray them or try to do things to belittle them behind their back when they're the only one showing up for you, or they're the only one really having your back or having your side? Like, what sense does that make? You should feel grateful that you have somebody being there for you. But this isn't that type of person. Yeah, this person doesn't have any kind of gratitude for their life. Anything positive happens to them and they're just like, but what about this negative thing? But what about this? And you're just like, you're like, girl, boy, I'm so tired of this. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's a page. They want to talk mess. You're showing up as a king, as an empress, as a queen. This person is showing up as pages, but yet they got shit to say about you. And it's becoming obvious to other people. The difference, the energy difference between the two of you is becoming very obvious to other people. Like, they're just like, other people are looking at you, seeing you move on, celebrate, have good times in your life. And it's kind of like, this person is stagnant, staying still, ain't doing shit. And all they're doing is complaining about you. And it's like, you seem like you're the one that's stagnant. You seem like you're the one that ain't got shit going on in your life. You seem like you're the one that ain't maturing and ain't moving on from this and don't have anything good to say about people. Yeah, you're moving on. Other people are telling this person, like, if they bring up your name, that people are like literally rolling their eyes and being like, can you stop talking about that person? And this person's like, what? And it's like, aren't you tired of it? Can't you move on? If this person's got friends or family or somebody that they go and they talk to you and they're like, can't you move on? Like, why are you still talking about this person? Like, aren't you over it already? We are. I'm tired of hearing about this person. If you've got stuff to say about this person, keep it to yourself. And this person's like, oh my God. This person's like, you're annoying. You want to call this other person annoying? You're the annoying one. No wonder they moved off. No wonder they cut you off. No wonder they... I'm hearing no wonder they excommunicated you from their group. Like, no wonder they kicked you out of their group. No wonder they're not your friend anymore. Like, I really don't even want to be your friend anymore. These people might be saying that, but that's how, they got people walking away from them because they're just like, enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. Knight of Pentacles. You might even have this person coming back towards you because they're realizing, that you were their only true friend or something like that, or it's just like, I shouldn't have treated this person this way, or this part for this person, it's, for most of you, it's more along the lines of, this person was the only person that let me get away with acting the way that I wanted to act. So if you're in a relationship with this person, when this person moved on and started dating other people, those other people are like, I'm not going to let you act like this. I'm not going to let you treat me like that. Get out. And the other person's like, Collective would have never kicked me out. Collective dealt with all my shit. Collective never made me feel like that. Eight of Pentacles. But this person feels like they need to put in some kind of work. Ooh. I just got this, like, weird, like, twinge, or this, like, weird, like, congestion feeling in my third eye chakra. This person could feel like they're suddenly seeing a situation clearly for the first time, or seeing you clearly for the first time. So this person is taking some small steps. They progressed up from a page up to a knight a little bit. They're moving slow, though, but they are putting in some work. That doesn't necessarily mean that you should let them back in, necessarily. I wouldn't jump to that conclusion. But I do feel like this person is noticing, like, oh, Collective was actually a good friend, or Collective actually cared about me, or yeah, especially if you were in, like, a relationship with this person or something. If you were always trying to get this person to do better with their life, if you were like, maybe you should get clean, or maybe you should go, oh, I'm going to the gym, maybe you should go to the gym with me, or hey, you know what, I'm trying this new health craze, maybe, or this new health diet, maybe you should do it, or hey, maybe we should get more spiritual, start going to church, or start doing this. And this person was just like, hell no, what the hell's wrong with you? Nah, I'm happy with just the way that I am. And you were like, okay, well, I'm going to start to do those things. And this person was like, what a lame ass, whatever, I'm out of here. And they left, right? Now this person has other people in their life telling them the same thing. Like, you know what? You should have gotten clean. You know what? You should get more spiritual. Because look at Collective. Collective got clean. Collective's going to the gym. Collective looks better and healthier than ever. Collective's involved in some kind of spiritual community, or is raising and elevating themselves. Maybe you should have done that. Because you're here looking like death warmed over. Looking like, ooh, I get this person's like stinks or something. Like, it could be spiritual. It could be like a spiritual stench or something this person has. Or it's like that stale smell where people are like, I don't know, maybe this person like smells like stale cigarettes or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe they smell like alcohol. Like maybe they smell like alcohol all the time, it's just oozing out of the pores all the time, and everybody's like, oh, you stink. Like, everybody's like, you know what, you should have gotten better. You should have. And collective, it's something about here, it's like, before this person saw this as annoying, right? And now this person is starting to see it as more like they're maturing just a little bit, and they're starting to see it as, wow, collective wanted me to do that because they wanted me to be better. They wanted me to take care of myself better. They wanted me to live a healthier life. You know? It's more along the lines of like, wow, or maybe this person has taken some of the steps that you were like, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. And they were like, nah, I'm gonna do whatever I want. And now they're actually doing those steps, and they're like, wow, I really do actually feel better. Wow, I really do actually feel healthier. Wow, it is actually easier for me to think or to move around, or like, wow, this is actually healthier for me, you know? And so they're starting, so now that they've kind of gotten a clearer mind about it, they're like, wow, collective actually was trying to help me, weren't they? It's like, why couldn't I see that collective was actually trying to love me? Or why couldn't I see that collective was actually trying to help me? Yeah, exactly. Eight of Swords. This person was like, wow, I was trapped. I was trapped before. I didn't see the truth. I didn't see the truth. Yeah. Now this person is looking at you like, wow. Queen of Wands. Like, this person is so passionate and so, yeah, King, Queen of Wands. Wow. So whoever you are, this person is seeing you like on a pedestal. Like, this person is like, wow. You went through like a major glow up energy when this person left your life, didn't you? Yeah. Because this person was an energy vampire pulling you down. Yeah. And now you're just like, la da 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 da, living a good life, aren't you? And this person's like, damn, maybe it did. Yeah. So this person is looking back and they're seeing a pattern. They've gotten clean enough, or they've gotten sober enough, or something. Something about their mind is kind of cleared up a little bit, or they had some kind of like congestion in their third eye chakra where they couldn't see clearly, and they've gotten just well enough to where they can start to see a pattern, and they're like, maybe everybody else isn't the problem. Maybe if I jump from relationship to relationship to relationship, and every single person that I'm in a relationship, if they say the same thing to me, maybe it's not everybody else that's the problem. Maybe it's me. You know, if I hear the same advice from person after person, if friends, if family, if relationships, if, you know, if this person is involved in the church, if they're priests or their pastor is like, maybe you should try this, maybe you should try that. Excuse me. Whew. Excuse me. They're like, maybe if every single person in my life is telling me, you should do this, you should do this, maybe you should do this, have you thought about doing this? It might make you feel better. And this person is like, why is everybody telling me to do the same thing collective told me to do? And somebody has finally been like, maybe because collective knew what the hell they were talking about. And this person's like, what? I just see, for all of them, I see this person in their life being like, like snapping on them and being like, you know what? Your ex was right. You know what? Your ex was right about you. Or you know what? There's a reason that, you know, maybe you should look at the fact that there's a reason that after you stop dating, every single person does better with their life when you're not in their life. Ooh, that would be hard to hear. Or like a person, like somebody was like, I'm done with this cycle, with you coming in and out and going in and out of my life and in and out of my life. It's so draining. You know, it's like I see what your ex was talking about. When your ex was out there, you know, telling their story, you made it seem like they were crazy, like they didn't know what they were talking about. But now that I've been in a relationship with you, that is you. That is who you are. That is the shit that you do. That is you. You know? That wasn't just your crazy ex that made up things about you. You're doing the same thing in our relationship. You're the problem. Your ex wasn't the problem. Because look at them. They're doing so much better with their life now that you're not in it. You're the problem. And every single time you leave my life gets better. I feel healthier. I feel better. So maybe you should get the hell out of my life too. And this person's just like, oh my God. Tower moment, yeah. They're like, oh my, they have multiple people in their life. And I really feel like this is spirits doing. Like this is spirits doing where like you told, like again, I keep getting that. Like you told this person something and they were like, F you. And now this person has like multiple people in their life saying the exact same thing. Right? They have friends, they have family, they have strangers being like, maybe you should do that. Maybe it's like word for word the shit that you said. And it's just pounding in their mind over and over and over again. Judgment energy. They really did you dirty. That they really did wrong by you. And they're like, dang. Like maybe collective wasn't just trying to control me. Maybe collective wasn't just being like this. Maybe I really was the problem. You know, maybe I really did have some faults in the issues that came out here. Yeah. Tower. Yeah. Now this person, they might even just want to come back towards you and apologize or something, but they feel like, again, that, or they might want to come back towards you. But again, with that Queen of Wands sitting there with that dragon, they're like, again, Knight of Wands, they feel like they have to overcome, or they have to work, or they really have to elevate to be able to even come back towards you. They feel like once people leave your life and you cut them off, if they want to re-enter your life, they feel like they have to put in a lot of work on themselves to match your energy, to even be able to reach out to you or to come back towards you, or to be able to have an opportunity or have a door open to come back into your life. People feel like they have to really change and they have to do better and they have to take care of themselves better. People really feel like, I got to step my game up if so these people might project onto you, do shit to you, talk shit about you, then you go cut off game strong, goodbye. And then people have like this judgment energy where they have this realization that they really messed up. And I'm not saying that once the two of you separate, friendships, family, whatever this is, I'm not saying that you don't have issues around identifying problems that you had in the relationship and toxicity that you had in the relationship as well. But I feel like you transmute that energy and you grow from it, right? And you Nine of Wands learn from these opportunities. And it weighs heavily on these people when they leave your life. They're like, damn. It's reminding me of a reading that I did like a long time ago that was about how like people like really feel your absence or something like that. It was titled something like that. It's like your absence is these people's karma or something like that. Something along those lines that I did that. And these people definitely feel your absence from their life. Oh, I'm gonna have to wrap this up so I can take some more medicine, y'all. Hold on. Whew, sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. So I'm getting a big purge energy where like you're purging this kind of energy out of your life, right? You're purging this kind of people out of your life. So you might be sitting there thinking, this sounds like several different people. Like this energy could be some toxic family members that I cut off. It could be some toxic friends that I cut off. It could be some toxic lovers that I cut off. It could be some people from my past, some toxic coworkers that I no longer hang out with, So you're kind of like, for some of you could be like, I know exactly who this person is. And for some of you, it could be like, it could be a couple of different people in my life that I cut off. It's just this energy in general. You are rising above, connecting to this energy in general, and you are purging this kind of energy. You're having like a big purge energy of this kind of energy out of your life. And I'm telling you, your spirit guides are letting you know that a lot of these people won't even be able to come back to you because one, they have to put in that work. They have this judgment energy on them where it's like, if you want to come back towards collective, you better come back towards them elevated. And it's going to be on you to discern how much these people have to, if these are type of people that you want to give second chances to, if these are the type of people like friends or family member who are like long-term people that you really, really care about and you really love. But I'm going to tell you, for most of them, they're just one or two steps up from where they were, right? I mean, they did have to put in a bunch of work to go from the page up to the Knight. but they're still very hesitant, and they're very much so slow, like they're slowing down, you know? They took a good long time figuring all of this out, seeing the truth of all of the scenario, getting out of their ego enough to kind of have this clearing energy so they can actually see the truth. And now they're at this place where they just drug their feet and drug their feet, thinking, oh, this person will come back towards me. Oh, this person will apologize to me. And now they see that in all this time they spent dragging their feet, that you were elevating this whole time, that you were cultivating this whole time, that you were going through major upgrades behind their back, right? And now they're just like, oh, wow. Like, now these people feel very intimidated about coming back towards you because they feel, they feel this energy right here where they're just like, snap, I drug my feet and I kind of piddle paddled and worked on this a little bit and worked on that a little bit. And then I was like, I guess I'll go back towards collective now. And then they came back towards you and was like, oh my God, it's a big giant fire breathing dragon. Like, maybe not, you know, maybe, oh, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. Yeah, you've cultivated. You're like, you've elevated your need out of your codependent relationships with this person. You don't need them. You don't need their energy. You don't even care about having energy like this in your life. And they're like, oh. So you know how they talk about how diseases have to have like receptors to like, how diseases work is that there's like receptors, is that they like transform. I'm really like paraphrasing because I don't like know this, right? But, and then they build receptors that allow them to connect to yours. And they're seeing that whatever kind of connector that they had before, they're trying to plug in, but your receptors have completely changed, right? Because you know the disease now. You recognize it for what it is. As soon as this person tries to come in, your white blood cells are like, oh, you thought, punk? You didn't think that we recognized you, influenza? We do. You better bounce that ass right back out of here because we got antibodies for that shit now, right? And that's kind of how spiritual, like, it's like a spiritual disease that this person has, right? That's how you're seeing this energy, where you're just kind of like, no, like, I don't have anything against you or anything like that, but no, I'm using hand sanitizer, I'm wearing a mask, I'm spraying myself, and I see you for the disease that you are. Not to just call this person a disease, but you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I see you for what you are now. And now that you see this person for what you are, because this person loved it so much when you were blinded to what they were. And this person might not be able to see themselves for who they are, but you do. And if you let this person back into their life, you better let this person, Spirit said they're going to open up your eyes. And if you let this person back into your life, it's with the full vision of knowing what you're letting back into your life. So proceed with caution. Spirit is saying proceed with caution, because if you know who this person is and you see who they are and you know what they do and you know the energy that they bring into your life and you still let them back into your life, you did it. You can't say, oh, I didn't know. I thought, oh, I believe this person's lies. No, you don't. You see very clearly who this person is, right? And if you continue to allow this person in your life, or you continue to allow this person to be in your life, it's with knowledge, it's full knowledge of knowing what karma you're bringing onto your life by, having to do with this person, right? You are not blind anymore. You're not like you were in the past where you couldn't see this person for who they were, where you were just people pleasing and just showing up for this person, right? You see very well that this person has changed a little bit, but you see very well that this person still has a lot of the same karmic energy that they had before. So if you participate, you're fully participating with knowledge of understanding of what this person is dealing with and what energy they represent in your life, right? So proceed at your own, risk is what Spirit is saying. Because you elevating, there's some people that you elevating won't allow this person to come back towards you anymore, right? This person will be way too intimidated by your energy, right? And some people, it really slows them down. It slows them down and it makes them pause and it makes them think, damn, do I even want to deal with this? And with some people, it slows them down enough to make them see, oh, if I want to come towards this person, I have to elevate. I have to work really hard to get through it. I have to work to earn a place back in this person's life. And for some of y'all, they could kind of see you as that fire-breathing dragon. They're just kind of like, maybe I underestimated this person. Maybe this person's a lot more powerful and a lot more about business than I thought that they were. Maybe, I feel like for some of them, they tried to come back towards you, or they might be trying to come back towards you, and then then their spirit is like, this energy, I can't handle the spiritual intensity, right? The spiritual pressure is too great. Oh, the spiritual pressure is too great. Come fuck with me if you want to, but you're going to get the dragon end, okay? Come fuck with me if you want to, but you're going to get the dragon end. Now, for some of them, they might be like, bet, okay, I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to match that energy. I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to match that energy. But that's not good. That's not going to be the same for everybody. That's Spirit. You are so funny. You are so funny. Yeah, for some of y'all, the separation or you kicking them to the curb is the inspiration that they need to get their life together. Whether or not that means they come back towards you or they just go and have a better life, right? It's definitely inspiration for some of them to be like, oh, I got to match this person's energy. I got to do something to keep up. Yeah, and for some of them, they realize, right? Like, wow, I can't get that love that I got from you from anybody else. And those are the people that are being inspired to match your energy, that are being inspired to work on themselves and work on their own kingdom and work on their own plans. And then their spirit guides give them an option to come back towards you, right? Your spirit guides are like, okay, I guess they've fought through it enough. Yeah. They fought through their devil energy enough to earn having a possible, But like I said, again, some of these people really underestimated your strength. King of Wands is still in the back of the deck. They really, really, really underestimated your strength. They underestimated how powerful you are. And they're being told about themselves right now. Okay. Let's get some last few messages. Thank you, Spirit. Rhodonite. Oh my God, I love Rhodonite, you guys. My mental and emotional bodies are balanced. I attract nurturing people. Exactly. And I want to say nurturing people and situations, right? You've worked on yourself to where now your emotional and mental body is balanced enough now where you see these people for who they are. And you are attracting it. It's like, if you want to come towards me, you better be adding to the pot, right? You better be adding good, healthy stuff to the pot. You ain't coming to the potluck with McDonald's, okay? You better be coming with the farm-raised organic, okay? Because that's what we're doing around here. We're not doing that ish, okay? Take that poison somewhere else, okay? Take that plastic somewhere else. Exactly. Release heartbreak, grief, and sorrows of past relationships. Come on now. Y'all, this deck, I cannot tell you how on this deck has been. I know y'all have seen it. I've been using it in the last couple of readings that I've been recording, that I'm putting up on the channel. And this deck, and it came to me so beautifully too. Like, it came to me through a friend. It was the first time I went over to their house, and we were just chilling, hanging out, having such deep, wonderful conversations. And at the end of it, she was just like, oh, I have this deck. I want to gift it to you. And I was like, thank you. And this deck is so on it, y'all. I love that. Again, release heartbreak, grief, and sorrows of past relationships. Say it again, Spirit. Encourage lightheartedness and joy. Restore the balance of confidence and emotions. Come on now. Get y'all some rhodonite. I love rhodonite. I like rhodochrosite too. I always get those two mixed up. But rhodonite's the one that has the rhodochrosite is the one where it's just mostly pink, and rhodonite is the one that has like the black in it. Because I think that I think it's black tourmaline that it's mixed with, that it has black tourmaline in there, so it helps to purge. It helps to purge like negative emotions and negativity. When I first got my rhodonite bracelet that I have, I got it and I wore it every single day because it promoted a healthy work environment, is what I was told about it. It's like if you're living in a very like unhealthy work environment, which I was, and I started wearing that bracelet, and probably like 2 or 3 months later, I had already quit that job and moved on, because I just felt so good about moving on and being somewhere else. So yeah, it works, y'all. Restore balance and confidence in emotions. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know what this is. Clear quartz. Yeah. I am clear. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All of my heart's desires are realized now. Absolutely. Multiply goodness and well-being. Amplify loving kindness. Increase clarity, peace, and understanding. Improve clarity of mind and emotions. Absolutely. So there is this whole thing about it's like not allowing your emotional connection to this person of who they were, who they meant, what title that you put on them. Oh, they're my lover. Oh, they're my boyfriend. Oh, they're my husband. They're my wife. They're my mom. They're my dad. They're my sister. They're my coworker. They're my best friend. They're my whoever, and not allowing that to blind you to the fact of who this person is and how they're treating you, right? Oh, well, this is my friend and they've been in my life for how many ever years, but the truth of who this person really was, or who they had become, needed to become clear to you, right? And I think that that's where a lot of the strength came from, was the fact that you stopped denying the truth. You stopped allowing yourself to be blindfolded by this person having a place in your life just simply because of their title, or simply because you had people telling you, well, they're your mom, they're your dad, they're your sister, they're your brother, they're this person, work it out, they love you, they care about you, but they're treating you like crap, you know? So clear out. Have those crystal clear intentions about who they are, and also carry clear quartz not only to walk forward in your intentions, but Spirit is telling me if you can find a combination between carrying around amethyst and clear quartz, right? Which again, I also did that at my job. I started wearing that job that I really didn't like. Um, I started wearing rhodochrosite, clear quartz. I wore a clear quartz crystal in my crown chakra every day, and I wore my amethyst every single day at that job. And it made everybody's intentions. I mean, it was hard because I had a lot of people that I thought I liked just really revealing themselves to me, right? Really revealing some snaky energy to me and just being really mean to me. But it made it clear that the place wasn't going to stick up for me, that they weren't going to do anything to help me, even though what people were saying to me and what they were doing to me and how they were treating me was actually against company guidelines. And honestly, HR could have fired those people for the abuse that they were doing to me. But it made it clear to me that higher management wasn't going to do anything about it, because it was happening right in front of higher management. And higher management was like, well, you know what? You need to leave. You're the one causing a problem. Because I was like, I don't think this person should talk to me like this, because I was always the one standing up for myself. So I always looked like the problem to my man. And the truth of the matter is, if I had management that was actually standing up for me and standing up for what was right, it would have been clear that there was an issue here beyond just me, right? But it was easier to say, oh, you're the one causing issues, because everybody else is just getting in line. Everybody else is just staying beat down and not making a fuss about how we're treating you or the hours that we're working you. Like, so you're the problem. And it's like, no, this is the problem. This whole place is the problem. The way you manage people and the way you don't manage people is the problem. So it just made very clear that like higher ups did not have my back. Higher ups did not care. I mean, I got sexually assaulted and everything at that past job, and they didn't do shit about it. Not for real, for real. They did everything they could to keep it quiet. So it was just very clear to me, that I just needed to leave. You know, um, and it's kind of crazy to me now, thinking it's like I can't believe I stayed in that situation as long as I did. That was my shadow side, feeling like I couldn't get anywhere and I wasn't worth anything else. I definitely would not deal with that bullshit now. I'll tell you that. Enough about me. But I don't know. If I felt guided to share that, maybe some of you are dealing with situations like that. Maybe some of you are dealing with, personal relationships. Maybe some of y'all have that funny uncle or that inappropriate person that everybody, that they make inappropriate comments about how short all the, all the daughters' shorts are, or they say things and it's like, oh, just don't leave them alone with that uncle, or just don't leave them alone with that person in the family. And you're like, how am I the issue? How am I the issue because I'm calling out that person as a perv? It's like, well, you should just deal with it. No, I shouldn't just have to deal with it. No, no, all the girls in the family shouldn't have to wear long pants and trench coats when they're over there at so-and-so's house because everybody knows their uncle will ogle you, right? It should be the fact that everybody in the family should be on your side and be like, F this uncle, put him in jail, or F them, cut them out of the family, you know? You shouldn't be the problem because you're standing up for yourself and saying that's an issue. And I feel like that's what it really comes down to. You might have really stood up for yourself and been like, this is an issue and I shouldn't have to be dealing with it. And this person was like, you're the problem, you're the issue. And you're like, no. Excuse me. This treatment of me, or you doing this, is the issue. And this person was like, no, you arguing with me about it, you just not dealing with it is the issue. Right? And I'm very proud of you for getting out of this scenario. And if you haven't found it inside of yourself to get out of this scenario, baby, it gets better. Believe me. Your shadow side and your codependency and that devil energy inside of you will tell you can't make it without this person, that you'll starve, that you'll never be able to pay your bills, that you'll never be able to whatever, that you'll never make it out there on your own, that you'll never find another job. It's a lie. That is a lie. You can rise above this shit. I promise you. And I promise you, it won't feel like half a struggle as it will being around. It might be hard. It might be hard to get up on your feet, but it's going to be so much easier to get up on your feet not having to deal with the person who's kicking your feet out from under you every step that you try to take. When you get away from these people, when you cut cords from people who are trying to cut you, trying to pull you down the ladder every single time you're going up a rung, I promise you. And that's the lies that they will tell you. They will tell you that, oh, it's so much out of there. You couldn't make it without me. You couldn't do it without me. You'll never match your dreams. You'll never be able to pay the bills. They'll say all that shit. Whatever they can to keep you latched, to keep you codependent. But for a lot of you, I've seen that you've gotten out of that and you're like, I know. They lied to me for years and said that I could never make it out there. But as soon as I got the fuck away from them, it was hard, but not as hard as it was with them. I'll tell you that from personal experience. I tell you that from personal experience. It does take a lot to remove all the devil energy and bullshit. Stuff like this will gather around you in your life. And it gets dark, but then it gets better. I promise you. And a lot of you found your strength and you're like, I'm not going down this road again. F that. You don't have a place in my life. And a lot of these people are like, oh, God, they see their worth now. They see who they are now. They're making it fine without me now. They might try to show up and try to pull you down. But I feel like for a lot of you, you've just grown too strong. And they're like, all they can do is be pissed off and just be pissed off and mad about it. That's their issue. That's their problem. Anyway. Ooh, something flips. Did it flip back over? I think it was like a blue or a green crystal. So speak your truth. That's what I'm getting from that. Speak your truth. Speak up. Don't have these people making you feel like you're the issue when clearly you know that the abuse is the issue. Yeah. Malachite. Create healthy patterns in relationships. Connect with the sweetness of life. Maintain heart-centered awareness. Get to the heart of the matter. Exactly. You are really seeing who's right for you and what represents healthy relationships for you. Jet. Look at that. There's that jet too. Right? I am always divinely protected. I know I am safe. Yeah. So if you have this energy here, right, around that was around you, get some jet, get some black tourmaline, get some of these have like charcoal and stuff around you, put like water and stuff around your house, and ask the water to absorb the negative energy that other people have put in your house and dispose of that energy. Wash it down the drain, flush it down the toilet, and then cleanse that area. Cleanse it with bleach, or wash it down with some kind of natural cleansers, or like put Himalayan salt and wash it down and just get it out of your life. Take those spiritual baths, cleanse that energy out of your life. Do your cord cutting and pull back your energy from these people. Release anxiety, anger, jealousy, and frustration. Deflect negative energy. Practice meditation on a regular basis. Invoke divine protection. Improve ability to quiet the mind. Because, yeah, that's how these people create, how these people do this is they gaslight, right? That's what gaslighting does. It like breaks up your mind and creates mental confusion, right? That's how they can slip in and create control. When they confuse you, when they make you doubt your reality, when they make you doubt your abilities, when they make you doubt what you experience, and they make you doubt what you know to be true, right? That's how they can maintain power over you, right? Anybody that tells you, no, you can't, no, you're too little, you're too small, you're not smart enough, get those people away from you. Because I don't care who they are not right for you. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're your child, their mother, your father, your best friend, your spouse. Get that person away from you, because they don't mean any good to you in your life. Anybody that truly loves you, because it doesn't matter, right? This person can say they love you all they want to, but if they're doing all this bullshit, that ain't true love. It's not. And this person is taking the place of a person who will truly love you, right? A lover who will truly love you the way that you deserve to be. Father figures, mother figures, family figure, found family in your life, right? People who will truly step in and give you the love that you deserve. You do not have to stay trapped in these cycles with these people, because that's how they want you to feel. They want you to feel lost. They want you to feel abandoned. They want you to feel incapable. They want you to feel small, so that you can't gather enough energy to break out, to see the truth, right? To see the truth that the fact that anybody that has to break you down like this, they're the coward. They're the small one. They're the stupid one. They're the ones that feel like they have to break down everybody else around them to feel better about themselves. That doesn't make them strong. That makes them weak. And that was the issue. They saw your strength, but they didn't want you to see it. F that. Jade. I am incredibly lucky. I always have plenty of money with plenty to spare. Improve visualization of positive outcomes, attract good fortune and good luck, improve financial status, activate your millionaire mindset. Absolutely. I see your luck as soon as you finally are like, no, cut them off. I don't want them. Get them the F out of my life. I see your luck just flipping. I see blessings coming in. I'm seeing improvement coming in. I'm seeing your mental clarity and your mental state just taking off. And you're like, wow. I feel like a fog. I feel like a darkness has been lifted from my life, because it is. A demon is being evicted from your life. A darkness is being evicted from your life. Because when you have people like this that lower your vibration and lower your mental state, it does allow things like darkness, depression, intrusive thoughts, anger, jealousy. It gives a place to all of those things, right? Because you're frustrated and you're angry and you're jealous, and get away from anybody that inspires those feelings within you, right? And then once you get away from them, look inside of you and ask yourself, why is this anger here? What do I need to do to get rid of it? What do I need to do to get it out of me, right? And do what you need to do. Show up for yourself and care about yourself and love yourself, okay? Again, Peacock Copper. What is it? I confidently show my true colors to others. I am fabulous. Hello? Hello? You are actually a beautiful, fabulous, powerful person. And these people, they didn't want you to see that. Or this person, they didn't want you to see that. F them. Improve optimistic outlook on life. Increase happiness. Feel confident and comfortable. Embrace ability to be in the spotlight. Hello? These people did not want you to stand out. They wanted to put out your light. They just couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand you living in high vibration and loving yourself. That's their problem. That is absolutely their problem. I'm so happy you saw the truth of who these people are. Who these people are, who this person is. Okay? So, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your intuition. Don't doubt the fact that, you know this person isn't healthy for you. Because for some of you, you're going back and forth like, should I cut this person off? Who is this person? I don't know. Have they improved enough to come back into my life? You'll know. There won't be any fear and doubt if it's right. There won't be any fear and doubt if it's right. Okay? And if there's still jealousy, if there's still animosity, that will be obvious to you. Okay? So don't doubt yourself. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You have a lot of fortunate opportunities coming into your life, and a big healing, yeah. A bunch of opportunities to heal. And a big, like, blaring, obvious thing is if you spend a lot less time away from this person, if you pull away from this person and your life gets better, and you start getting opportunities, and you start having less money problems, and your just overall health and your wealth, you feel better, you start doing things that you love again. If you start, noticing, oh, I need to pull myself out of depression. I'll let myself go. I've been eating crap. I've been eating drugstore food every day, all day. And I've been not taking care of myself. And I've just been involving myself with all kind of stuff that's beneath me or below me. When you cut this person out of your life and you suddenly are like, ick to those things, it's a big blaring, obvious truth to you that this person is just not good for you, right? Citrine. I love my citrine. I am confident and courageous. It is safe for me to be powerful. Okay? Expand self-confidence and awareness of personal magnificence. Ooh, I love that. Expand awareness of personal magnificence. You hear me? Magnificence. Okay? Remember your divine essence. Remember that you are a divine being that embodies the divine essence of God. Okay? Increase mental clarity. There's just a thing here around you just pulling your energy back from this, and it just gives you clear sight. Okay? Exude joy, enthusiasm, and happiness. Shine your light. Shine your light, baby. Okay? These people wanted to put your light out. They wanted to replace your light with impatience, jealousy, frustration. Nah. Confusion. Yeah. Who's the one that brings chaos, confusion, frustration, and anger into your life, don't you? It's not from God. It's not from higher dimensional beings. It's not from love and white light higher dimensional beings. We'll say that, right? Hello? If a person brings chaos and confusion into your life, you know who sent that person into your life. If this person brings up insecurities in your life, you know who sends that energy into your life. Stop doubting yourself, okay? Cut these people off and feel better. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to your spirit guides for guiding you here to get this message, okay? Thank you to my spirit guides for... Sorry, I thought I was about to sneeze. For blessing me with this situation here, with this clarity here, okay? And thank you for helping them to bring it to me. Thank them for keeping me safe while doing so, as always. Again, there's a big emphasis here on some of you getting a piece of jet, okay? That piece of jet is really going to help you. Carry it around with you. And I'm telling you, it's going to send negative people running away from you, okay? You're going to, yeah. You could have negative people in your life. If you have this piece of jet on you, you could have negative people in your life. You go around them, and they're like, what's that smell? Do you smell? Like, why are you here? And it might come out as them being rude to you, as them being mean to you. And you're like, why are you acting like this? Because that devil energy that's inside of them is telling them to push you away from them. So understand that rejection is divine protection. You are being protected by these people rejecting you. But if you have abandonment wounds, if you have abandonment issues, it can really get you low and down, right? It can really get you low and down to have these abandonment wounds triggered. However, Spirit wants you to remind you that nothing that is not for you, if it's not for you, it's going to leave your life. If it's for you, it'll either come back, right? Or it'll never leave your life to begin with. Understand that. Okay? Nothing leaves your life that's not meant to leave your life, at least for right now, if not for permanently. I said that kind of all mixed up, but you got what I meant, didn't you? Yeah. If it was meant for you to get it, you got it, okay? Yeah, that's the excuse I'll go with. Oh, thank you for being patient with me, because the combination between all these retrogrades and then Mercury retrograde and then having the sickness, my brain is like, words. But I really appreciate you guys so much as always. Let me know if this resonated for you in the comment section down below. I love you guys so very much. Mwah. Thank you for being here. Like it if you like the content. I really appreciate you guys as always. And I will see you lovelies in the next one, okay? Bye.